Well, good morning. We have some interesting weather on the way here coming this weekend. I'm meteorologist Eliasen here with Alyssa Andrews. Welcome. Two storms we're tracking, two different chances of snow this weekend, and of course the second perhaps affecting that big game at Gillette.
Yes, it's a big talker, even though if it might not amount to much if this storm really materializes. But with the Patriots game, a big deal here.
Yeah, and this second storm has been a pain to forecast, and we'll get to more on that in a second. We'll go through all the scenarios, but first let's start with sort of the headlines as to what we're facing over the next couple of days. Some light snow again, light snow and rain really tomorrow. We'll detail like where and how much in a second. Obviously still watching a potential coastal storm Sunday night. And we won't talk much about this yet, but it'll be a big topic of conversation next week. It looks really cold next week, perhaps the coldest air we've seen thus far this season. And speaking of cold,
we're already feeling the difference today. I mean, a 22-degree temperature swing from this time yesterday. It feels even colder outside this morning. Man, I mean, it didn't take long walking the dog to my fingers to just turn,
I mean, it's almost like if you were out yesterday morning and out this morning, it's like, did I just get transported to another country? Like, what just happened? Classic New England winter, of course.
I made sure to get some errands done and things I needed to do outside to go pick up some things that I needed because, now that it's turning much
Needless
colder.
to say, it was 50 degrees or over 50 yesterday. We probably won't see 50 again, maybe not until the end of the month. It's going to be a while.
Yeah, it was a bit of an overachiever on the temperatures yesterday.
Yeah, so I don't think 50s are in our forecast for a while. So let's show you the timeline now for Saturday. This is storm number 1. Again, a decent rest of the day here. Friday, you can see on Saturday morning, not a lot going on. It's mostly in central and western Mass where that snow starts.
I think it started pretty early. There's a snapshot at 7 a.m. Meanwhile, along the coastline, it's going to start off just cloudier but dry, and then into the afternoon, it really starts to pick up. Yeah,
so pretty steady snowfall for most folks across central and northeastern Mass, say noontime to about 4 or 5, and then that quickly moves offshore. Coastline is going to be sort of too warm, I think. It may mix with snow at times, but this is really a west of I-95 kind of event. And even there, the temperatures are going to be in the low 30s, so it never really gets real cold tomorrow. So I don't know that it's going to stack up really well. We could get a coating to a couple inches around the 495 belt, but again, it probably more so on the grass. The roads, if they're treated, probably won't be too bad. And if we look inland, you look at the Worcester County area and Berkshire's a couple inches more. So really not a huge deal on Saturday. The Sunday one has more potential. This one's coming right out of the Gulf of Mexico, loaded with moisture. So definitely more potential here. And this is just one model. So don't take this. We're going to kind of break it down a little bit more in a second. But you can see sort of we're on the northern fringe of this thing as it approaches later on Sunday.
Well, the chances are getting better. So the models are trending towards more snow, which, as you talked about, this has been the frustrating part of it all. And the timing, because this all gets started just in time for that Patriots game kickoff.
Yeah, and it's really been back and forth all week. We've sort of like, it was, no, I think it's going to miss. And then a couple days ago, the model's kind of like, I think maybe it's going to snow. And now it's so back and forth. And I think, in truth, like the track of the storm is only changing by 50 or 100 miles.
Yeah,
so
which
it's not
makes
much.
All the difference for us, though, of course, in the forecast.
Right. If you think about 50 or 100 miles in the over Massachusetts, you're talking about going from the Cape snow to northwest of Boston snow. So it's in the size of this storm, which is a major storm, a little shift either way brings us to that northern fringe, or it doesn't.
Right, or we're talking totally out to sea in a complete miss. So
yeah, which is still not it's still not out of the question. So here we go. Here are your scenarios. I see 3 possible scenarios here. First off, the far western track, which is more of a typical sort of southern New England snowstorm track, over like the 40-70 latitude, longitude, just off of Nantucket. And this would bring snow even northwest of Boston.
This would give us our best chance to see snow at the Patriots game, and even a little bit beyond that. Some plowable snow even would be possible if we get to this track.
Right, so we're putting that one at about a 1 in 3 chance, which yesterday it was about a 10% chance. So that's increasing. The odds are increasing. This one I think is the most likely scenario if you take all the models together and all the sort of historical stuff. This one I'd say is about a 50-50 shot, and that's not close enough for a major storm or a big storm for a wide portion of the area, but enough for southeastern Mass to kind of get clipped.
A little bit of a clip, and then maybe even edging towards Foxboro.
Yes,
too, so.
Right. You'll notice if you look close, Foxboro's right on the northern edge of this. So under this scenario, I do think there would be probably some snow at Foxboro during the game, and certainly on the way home. So,
and then the days leading up to this third possibility here, if this totally goes out to sea, has been one of the possibilities that we might not even see snow at all.
Exactly, and we can't rule this out yet. Again, the odds are sort of decreasing for this, but I wouldn't rule it out. We have it as about a 1 in 5 shot now. Again, I was just looking at some of the latest model data before we came on here. There are still some runs, some models that are indicating this thing is just going to scrape by and really not give a flake to the area.
Well, and what a shift, though, too, just over the past couple of days, because this has actually been a huge talker, not just in the Boston and Foxboro area for the Patriots game, but also huge in the meteorology community online. Everyone's kind of been raving about which path this low is going to take, and mostly because it impacts the game.
We try to stay as consistent as possible and not jump from here to there. So if you go on Twitter, you'll see, oh my goodness, look at this map. There's all kinds of snow. Wait a minute, there's no snow. We try to be a little, just try to walk you through it and be a little more consistent. I hope by tonight, when Eric's on at 5, we'll be able to actually say, here's our forecast and here are the numbers we think may or may not happen. But here is sort of the snow map, I guess we could say, without any numbers yet. And the idea here is just the farther south and east you live, the better chance of seeing some accumulating and plowable snow on Sunday night. Lower chances north and west of Boston. So you look at the Foxboro area kind of in the middle there, the chances are climbing that they'll see some accumulating snow. And again, while we don't have numbers yet, I just put out a blog just to give you a rough idea. I think we're talking about like a 2 to 4 or 3 to 6 inch kind of event. So this is not going to be, a foot of snow. It's moving too quickly. It doesn't really bomb out near us. It's a fairly weak low passing by. So again, if you're like, well, okay, best chance of what? Well, we're probably talking like 3 to 6 inches at the peak. Six. I think 6 inches, more than 6 is not impossible, but highly unlikely.
And a fun scenario would be if you're in Worcester and you get the snow from Saturday, and then this best chance, if the track goes left, that 1 in 3 chance we have to see this low really give us some snow on Sunday. It'd be fun for those caught right in the middle there. But
agreed.
The
yes.
Patriots game is going to be cold no matter what, and that chance to see snow 1 in 3, maybe to get that good coverage.
Yeah, and again, the timing would be such that it probably would be moving in during the game. I wouldn't rule out, because temperatures, again, in the mid-30s, I wouldn't rule out it actually starting as a little bit of rain and then kind of quickly changing to snow. So my opinion, as far as the Patriots go, I think we root for snow. You're playing a team from Houston that plays in a dome, so the snow in my mind can only favor the Patriots.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're not going to be bothered by a little bit of snow.
I wouldn't think so.
And I think the fans too. I mean, if it's going to be, I always say if it's going to be this cold, it might as well snow, especially if the snow's in the forecast.
Yeah, so if the official forecast is it starts in the mid-30s, drops to the low 30s. Wind really not a factor. So really the big question weather-wise is, will it or won't it snow? And again, odds of that are increasing. But again, I think the worst case scenario is we get maybe an inch or 2 on the ground by the time the game's over. So that's sort of the patch. We'll obviously keep you updated. Alyssa's going to be on at noon with the latest, and Eric's going to come on tonight at 5 and 6. And hopefully by then, we can the confidence will be increasing.
That'd be nice. Maybe get some snow totals going and maybe get some snow for this Sunday Patriots game. It's going to be a good one.
And look at these temperatures before we go. Next week, this will become the story after this weekend snow passes. Definitely some of the coldest air of the season coming here Monday night through about Wednesday. Bitterly cold stuff, single-digit temperatures.
Give me back those 50s from yesterday.
Yeah, I think it may be a few weeks, maybe until February before we're well into the 50s again. We'll see. Winter's got a long way to go, nonetheless.
Here we go.
Here we go. So we'll definitely keep you updated. I know the Patriots game is big for a lot of folks, and a lot of folks are just traveling this weekend and want to know, am I going to be driving in snow? So, again, you're coming on in 20 minutes. We'll have a fresh update, and Eric tonight at 5. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. Have a good one.